Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be taking you through functions. We'll be looking at how to declare functions and the definition. We learn about argument passing, default argument, value return, and functions name. You also get to understand function overload and pointer functions. You learn the user defined function. Before that, let's look at functions. When we say functions in C++ are blocks of code designed to perform specific tasks. They are fundamental for organizing code, promoting reusability, and making programs easier to manage. We have some types of functions. We have the user-defined function, the standard library function, the virtual function, the inline functions. Now let's take a look at the benefits of functions. We have modularity function. Modularity. So it breaks down complex programs into smaller manageable units. We also have the reusability, right? So written code once and use it multiple times. So that's one benefit of a function. And we have the abstractions, hide implementation details, focusing on what the function does rather than how it does it. So, and we have the improved readability, make code easier to understand and maintain. Now let's look at how to declare functions. How to declare functions. So to declare a function, you need to have the return type, and then you also have the function name, the parameter, then you have to have the parameter. So as an example here, as we can see an example here, we have the return type, which is the integer. We have the function name, which is the find sum, and then the parameter, which are all in the brackets. We have the int first num, int second num, and then so this is how we declare a function. Yes. So we look at some key functions or some keywords in function definition or in functions. So when you say return type, so return type specifies the data type of the value the function will return. Use void if the function does not return a value. The function name, an identifier that uniquely names the function. When we say parameter, parameters input values passed to the function, declared with their type and name. And we have the function body, contains the code that executes when the function is called. And we also have return statement used to send a value back to the caller. So this is how the structure looks like. So for the parameter, let's look at parameter. For the parameter, there are variables in the function definition that receive the argument. So they receive the argument. So for an example of the argument, we can have 1, 2, 3. So this is a syntax for an argument. We also have other types of argument. We have the reference as argument, pointers as argument, and arrays as argument. We have the default argument. Yes, its actual value assigned to parameter during function definition or declaration. So here is it, as you can see. So it assigns values in the parameter. So you can see that it has assigned a value in that parameter during the parameter or during the declaration. Yes. So here's it, as you can see, into y equals 20. So this is a default argument, as you can see. Now let's look at function calling. To execute a function, you will call it by its name, followed by the parentheses and any required argument. So yeah, so this is a simple structure. So that if you want to call an argument, you first have to have the function name and then the parameter, or the parameters in it. Let's look at function overload. Function overloading. So defining multiple functions when the same name but different parameters is used in class in case where there is a need for one function name but different in parameters. Function overloading. A function in C++ can be overloaded in 3 different ways: by having different numbers of parameters, by having different types of parameters, and having both different number and types of parameters. So here's an example of function overloading. So for the case 1, having different number of parameters, and for the case 2, we have different types of parameter. So as you can see in the first case, and this is the second case, and with the third case it has both. So we can try this course, and you can try this course as an assignment. Thank you. So bye bye for now.